That's a save by Kelvin there.
And he launches one into the box. Keeper is caught in no man's land.
Ahmed on the ball. Oh, what a block there. Player number 22.
Wow. Just misses it.
Now here we have the number 7, Victor Udo.
Oh, they got me. Find them, but to nobody.
I've been running these.
Good to have you join us on Sport Update on Trust TV. I'm Adeni G. Today to have a feel of some games there. Nigerians are really trying whenever it comes to sports, be it Super Eagles, Super Falcons, in golf, we talk about Taekwondo or even Judo. We'll be giving you an update in the world of sport. And we look at Afcon qualifier that will be starting, actually starting a match that was played yesterday, and now we have some matches that will be coming up today as we speak. Two of those matches are ongoing: Angola, Madagascar, Ghana against Central African Republic, and later in the day you have Algeria, Tanzania, Niger Republic against Uganda, while Tunisia we're playing host to Botswana. Those are the matches latest for today. A big one there, and you just have to look at these games coming up. Madagascar will fight out against Angola. Can they defeat the Pelancras Negras of Angola? Remember 2006, they actually dislodged us from going to the World Cup. Ghana also did against Nigeria just last year, and we couldn't make it to a World Cup. Well, Algeria, Niger, Tunisia will be at home against Tanzania, Uganda, and also Botswana. Those are the matches later for today. Well, let the best team win. Nigeria will be fighting against Al-tai during the weekend. They will be playing in Uyo after they've qualified, but they need to play that game against Al-tai and Principe. A lot of stars are battle ready to showcase their football skill, football artistry against Al-tai and Principe. And we want to see them scoring about 10 goals the way they did in the first leg, where we saw a lot of goals raining against Al-tai. Can they do it this time around? It is very possible. Talking about Super Eagles, who are really trying to see how they can make it over there in Afcon. For their coach Jose Pizarro, who recently signed an extension to his contract, he will be with them, and he has actually been with them. He has been training them. They started on Wednesday, and they will be fighting out against Al-tai. But right now, the man has been given that set of time by saying, okay, get us to semi-final no matter what. We want to make sure we get to semi-final of this Nations Cup that will be coming up in Cote d'Ivoire. But we can win it. Since 2013, the last time that we won it, that's about 10 years ago. No Nigerian, no coach rather, has been able to do it, just like Stephen Keshi did for Nigeria in 1994, Westerholt doing it, and in 1980, Otto Gloria also doing it for Nigeria. But those are the 3 times we've won it so far, and we want to go for the 4th time. And this time around, we want to see if Jose Pizarro and the entire squad of Super Eagles can do us proud to make it to win the trophy or lifting it in Cote d'Ivoire. It is possible. All they need to do is to be determined and work smarter and also harder there. Well, just giving you updates concerning the Afcon qualifiers that will be coming up tonight, and also those are ongoing right now. Well, from there, let's take, before we take our transfer stories, a lot of players, even though some transfer are closing today, the likes of Turkish League, talking about Saudi League rather, they are actually closing their own transfer tonight, and the big ones, some Nigerians can still move, while some, well, right now they are actually being bound to their clubs, but especially in Europe, where most of the transfers have closed. Before the transfer stories, quickly let's go on a short break. By the time we return, we'll give you more details in the world of sport. Nigerians will never forget that day that Ghana did us dirty in Abuja. It was a very painful exit from the World Cup. A big one there because we really thought we've gotten that particular ticket, but it slid out of our hand just by, well, I don't want to call it mistake now, but really it was painful. But really, a big one for Ghana doing it here in Abuja. We just have to appreciate what they did. And now, talking about Nigerians playing their trade across the globe in the world of football, we quickly look at some stories trending. A Nigerian, formerly of Falconet, right now, she has moved to join another club over there in Turkey called Asyaspor Kulübü of Turkey from Yanga FC of Tanzania. She has moved away from Nigeria to Tanzania. She was there, and then from Tanzania now she has moved on to join Asyaspor Kulübü of Turkey. Well, she has since resumed with that team, and right now, Blessing Unko, Nigerian football player, right now doing her business over there in Turkey, and we just hope that she'll get it right because a lot of Nigerians have been moving to Turkey. Joining them there is now Blessing Unko. They are appreciating what she has done with football, and for the fact that she has decided to move to Turkey, hopefully to better her lot when it comes to football development, and also hopefully want to see her at this Super Falcons camp where she will also showcase a lot of talent as a striker. Now we move on to talk about Saudi Arabia club called Al-tai. Al-tai close to signing Nottingham Forest Emmanuel Dennis. Emmanuel Dennis has been with Nottingham Forest, but it seems that particular marriage is not working out well. That's why Emmanuel Dennis seems to be ready to move, and the club called Al-tai from Saudi Arabia Pro League, they are ready to get him to sign for them. Well, their transfer window will be closing today, and anything can still happen. Hopefully, let's see if the Nigerian star will get the signature for Al-tai of Saudi Arabia. He has played for Watford, Udinese, and all the other clubs, and before he joined Nottingham Forest. Emmanuel Dennis, alongside Awoniyi, has been the player of Nottingham Forest, and if everything goes well, he could be moving to join that particular Saudi Pro League that is really moving like a big storm, getting so many players from Europe to join them. Even Mo Salah is not an exemption because we speak, the club, the team, that's Al-tai are not still giving up. They still believe they can get it done. Al-Hilal rather. All of them trying to see how they can get his signature to join them. Well, a big one for Emmanuel Dennis. If he can get it right, he could move to Al-tai of Saudi Arabia because really he wants to move away from Nottingham Forest. So talking about some transfer stories now. This time around we go to France. I talk about Lyon, Olympique Lyonnais, as it's being called. The owner, John Testor, talking about John Testor there, is in talks with former Chelsea coach, Lyon owner John Testor, in talks with Graham Potter to replace Laurent Blanc. That's the story we are looking at right now. Well, for Lyon owner, Testor he has been talking with Graham Potter, and he wants him to join him over there at Olympique Lyon to take over as the coach of that team. Laurent Blanc has been the coach, and right now Coach Potter could actually take over there. Looking at that story there, Lyon owner John Testor in talks with Graham Potter to replace Laurent Blanc. That's a big one there. Will he be able to move to join him in Lyon? Anything can still happen, as right now Lyon are really edging to get Potter to replace Laurent Blanc, and we know that well, when he was in Brighton, he tried his best. I got him to be approved for Chelsea, although the Chelsea journey didn't go too well, but now he's really amassing a lot of interest from the owner of Olympique Lyon, John Testor, trying to get Graham Potter to sign for Olympique Lyonnais over there in French Ligue 1. We saw what they play over the last weekend against PSG. They lost very, very huge loss against PSG, where Mbappe was able to score. But right now, Lyon needs to get it right because they are yet to actually win a game, and they're really struggling. They need to quickly get to actually nip it in the ball to get the right man to tinker the tank of that particular club called Olympique Lyon there. For Graham Potter, will he get his magic wand? How he got it well with Brighton to Olympique Lyon? We wait to see what will be happening concerning that club called Lyon. Well, right now, let's talk about Atletico Madrid player. His name is Antoine Griezmann. Antoine Griezmann right now to join Lionel Messi in Major League Soccer, MLS, over there in USA. He has been a player of Atletico Madrid, formerly of Barcelona, but right now he could be moving straight down to MLS as he's really edging class to join his former teammate Lionel Messi, who has make MLS so spectacular as he joined both himself and Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo joining Saudi Arabia Pro League has also pushed a lot of torchlight, big torchlight on Saudi League, while Messi has added some spark to the MLS. For Antoine Griezmann, joining MLS is a big one because he wants to join Lionel Messi there, and he's really edging closer and closer to see how he can join MLS. Well, let's say by next season, probably, or maybe January, Antoine Griezmann could be moving away from the team that play at the Wanda Metropolitano over there in Spain. Griezmann to MLS could happen at any time. Well, another one has to do with former Real Madrid stars, also Chelsea. He was a big star with Chelsea, but he moved to Real Madrid Santiago Bernabeu in 2019, and that was a disaster move. It was very disastrous because he got there and he never got his groove back. Talking about Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard moved to Real Madrid in 2019, and after 4 years they had to let go of the Belgian. It was a big disastrous move for the player, and right now he's already dropping hint on retirement after, although some clubs coming from the MLS and Saudi Pro League, they want to sign him, but it seems the man is not ready to move to that particular club now. A big one, he really wants to get himself out of that particular football. He wants to get out of football because he seems not to be ready to join MLS or Saudi Pro League, since he couldn't get any contract approval from any team over there in Europe. So he's probably looking at dropping the hint of retiring from football at the age, very young age of 34 thereabouts. So, well, 32, I beg your pardon, and he can still make it if he wants to play football in Saudi Arabia or MLS, but he seems not to be ready. For Eden Hazard, a very bad move to Real Madrid. He was a king in Chelsea, celebrated everywhere. Chelsea fans will never forget him in a hurry. Talking about Eden Hazard, giving you update concerning transfers there when it comes to all these players moving from one place to the other. Really, it has been a big one when it comes to Nigerian stars in Europe. The likes of Taiwo Awoniyi doing so well with Nottingham Forest, Victor Osimhen with Napoli. You can't take anything away from Victor Bassi, also doing well with Bayern Leverkusen, Gift Orban over there in Genk, in Belgian Jupiler League. All of them are doing so well right now. In fact, in Fenerbahce, we have a Bright Osayi there also doing so well, and we just hope that all of them will put this into action for Nigeria anytime they play during the color of Super Eagles of Nigeria. A lot of Nigerians are doing it, even the ladies. Oshuala, nominated for Ballon d'Or, is a big one right now, among the 30 being listed for the women, and Victor Osimhen making the cut for the men. Just to give you updates on this and many more in the world of sport on the show, Sport Update, we always give you more concerning different sporting categories, and we continue to give you more every time. So we want to appreciate your time with us on the show. I'm Adeniyi Ajishafe. Sport is always business and fitness. Thanks for watching.